Hi there, welcome back to the Community of Readers video blog. We're following the Old Testament readings for the Monkey Bar Challenge, and this week we're in the book of Job. This is called God in the Dock. Job is a script. So imagine a West End stage. High up on the front right hand side sits Yahweh, the judge, on his throne, and next to him a courtroom dock. The counsel for the prosecution, the accuser, the Satan, brings his case against Job, who lies broken and ravished in the centre of the stage, lit only by a single white spot, the place from which he'll argue his case. And from the shadows on either side emerge his counsel, a cowardly defence, who urge an early out-of-court settlement to avoid embarrassment. But Job refuses. He will have his appeal heard, though he has no support from witnesses, and the judge remains silent. And so Job explores what men and women across time and space have asked. Why is this evil come to us? This is no treatise on why does God allow suffering. This is a full-on rant titled, Why Me? C.S. Lewis once used the phrase, God in the dock. And it's the image of Job, the audacity of Job, to accuse the judge that lends this tale its theatrical weight. Imagine Yahweh stepping down from his magistrate's bench into the empty dock to present his defence. But in the end, Yahweh does answer and just presents Job with unanswerable questions of his own. And Job, humbled, relents and acknowledges that he spoke out of turn. Who is to blame for suffering? That's the question asked by Job. The accuser, the Satan, is trying to persuade Yahweh, the judge, that Job only avoids evil because he does not have to suffer. But in the face of extreme suffering, Job proves him wrong and does not curse God. The friends are convinced that Job is to blame for his own suffering, because they are convinced that suffering is a punishment for sin. But Yahweh himself rebukes them at the end for their folly. But Job is convinced that Yahweh is to blame because he's convinced that he is innocent and he wants compensation for damages. And when Yahweh finally speaks, we anticipate his words eagerly to give some answer to it all. And all we get is a bunch of questions. Frustrated? You should be. Because the value of Job, the value of Job for the Israelites was that it helped release them from this straitjacket of their covenant understanding that saw suffering as a direct punishment for sin. But the value of the book of Job for us is that it gives us permission to be frustrated, angry, upset, indignant at suffering. There is no good reason for bad things happening. It's not some case of moral cause and effect. And if we choose to blame God for our ills, we'll simply have to contend with our own ignorance. evil of suffering is just so futile, so arrogant, so indifferent to our human condition. Grief will overpower us. Death will overtake us. And we will all have to face our dispossession. No matter what we can currently control, it will eventually be wrenched from our grasp. Whether for someone else or for us, how will we respond? Arrows of blame strain on the bow of our desolate heart. But our choice is this. Will we fire? Or will we lay down our vengeance and admit defeat in the arms of our Father? We can all curse God and die. Why not? He is the ultimate scapegoat. But through the boggy fields of his garbled frustration, Job shows us that some questions are best left unanswered. Confidence in God's protection is misplaced. Confidence in our understanding of suffering is foolish. Confidence in God's unfailing love is true devotion. Job wrote, "Oh, that my words were recorded, that they were written down on a scroll, that they were carved with an iron tool on lead, that they were engraved in a rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and that one day he will stand upon the earth. Though my skin decays, yet in my flesh I shall see God. I, not just another." How my heart yearns